Can you guys hear me okay? Kind of low, okay. My name is Ragnar. My company is AnArk.re. That's ANARK.re. And we are the first Bitcoin marketplace with a trust-free escrow. Yes, I just said that, trust-free escrow. This isn't multi-signature. It's the cascacious escrow scheme. So as most of you know, every Bitcoin address has a private key. Traditional escrow holds that private key so they control your Bitcoins. For example, let's say there's a guy named Eddie and he has a website where people can buy and sell stuff. And let's say Bob is selling a guitar on that website. And Alice comes along, she wants to buy Bob's guitar. So she gives Eddie her Bitcoins, and then Eddie promises to give those Bitcoins to Bob once Bob sends Alice the guitar. So what's the problem there? Obviously, Eddie could steal the Bitcoins, his website could be hacked. Eddie could say his website was hacked and actually stole the Bitcoins. So that's the trust part. You trust the security of his website and you trust the integrity of Eddie himself. So how AnArk.re does it is different. We require 3 separate keys, which is sort of unique. So how this would work would be going back to Alice and Bob. First we create 2 private keys, separate keys. One we give to Alice, one we give to Bob. They don't know each other's keys. Alice tells Bob, hey, I want to buy your guitar. At this point, Bob creates his own private key that we don't know. So now Bob has 2 keys, the one we gave him and the one he created. Once Alice is ready, Bob then sends this key that he made to Alice. Alice has 2 keys. Bob has 2. With these 2 keys, they then create a shared Bitcoin address. Okay. With this shared Bitcoin address, Alice can then put her Bitcoins into this shared address. Bob can verify that the Bitcoins are there. Once he sees they're there, he sends the guitar to Alice. Alice is happy. She gives Bob her key, the key that we created for her. Now Bob has 3 keys. The key that we created for him, the key he created for himself, and the key that we created for Alice. Okay. So you can see there that after Bob creates his first key, we can step out. If our website goes down, they can still complete the transaction. We're never necessary to actually complete it once Bob creates his key. So then if we only have 2 keys, what can we do? And that's arbitration. So just to go back for a second, let's say that Alice put her Bitcoins into the shared address, but Bob didn't send the guitar. So she put her Bitcoins there, but she can't get them out. She only has 2 keys. So then what would happen is she would contact us, tell us what happened, and obviously talk to Bob as well. And what we can do is send Alice the key that we made for Bob. So then now Alice has the key we made for her. Okay. She has the key that we made for her. She has the key that we made for Bob, and then she has the key that Bob made for himself. So then we just arbitrate. We never hold the Bitcoins. We never control the Bitcoins. So now what are we going to do with our great escrow service? On our site, you can buy and sell expensive things. We have real estate, boats, cars, gold, and you'll actually be able to sell fiat for Bitcoins, which is exciting. And I'm happy to say our first listing will be a $10 million lakefront house in northern Idaho. Is that it? Yep. Okay, I have 1 minute. Service fees. None on the buyer side. There's no fee for escrow. The only fee is it's freemium. So you can list 1 ad for free, and then if you want like a premium ad, like more photos, more descriptions, then we're going to charge for that. But there's no escrow fee because we don't hold Bitcoin, so we can't shave anything off. Yeah.
What happens if Bob sends Alice the guitar and Alice doesn't send the key to him?
If Bob sends the guitar to Alice and then Alice doesn't send the key to him, well, remember, Bob already has 2 keys. The key we created for him and the key he created for himself. So if Alice did something wrong, we send Bob the key that we created for Alice.
And if Bob said that if Alice says she did send the key and didn't?
That's where...
That's arbitration?
That's the arbitration. Show us the emails.
I think that's fine.
Is that okay? Thank you.